Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Realm of Vasten. So today I am joining Mar over here at Port Breigh so we can check out the wonderful project that she's currently working on over here. So hi, Mar.
Hi.
So
How
what
you doing?
are we working on over here?
This is going to be the Library of Port Breigh, also known as the Athenaeum of Knowledge, because gotta name everything.
Yep.
Right now there's not a lot here yet. I have a lot of netherrack that's kind of marking out like placeholders for where I want things to go at some point. And then the stone wall that goes all the way around. The center section here, pretty much what's below us, will not be visible. I'm planning on just leaving this as one giant shell down there. We're standing on what the walking level will be. There will be 4 towers. You can see the smaller circles at all 4, like the north, south, east, and west. These represent where the towers will be. There will also be a center tower marked by this much larger circle that starts right here. So there's like, I don't know, 15 blocks between here and there. And the higher the towers go, the skinnier they will be. And ultimately, at least for the center spire, I want it to go to build height. And we're at 106 right now, so that's like 150 blocks. So it'll end up being pretty tall, I think. The main challenge I've been working on most recently is the outer wall itself. I'm trying to match it to the original fortification design that has been used. I don't know how long ago it was created, but the very standard stone wall with the stone brick columns, I'm using that just to carry on the same general theme. Since I figured to myself it doesn't make much sense to plop a very nice library outside of the protection of the city. So by carrying the fortifications with me, I can just add to the fortifications basically. So that's what I've been working on currently with adding the planks here, because that's the spruce planks is what was used on the fortified walls over there. I probably won't do the roof part of the wall, but I at least want to match the lower portion of the fortification itself.
Yeah, and so if you guys think that I build big, I think Mar's got me beat.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I kind of actually just pulled a number out of a hat. I was like, oh, let's just do, I don't know, 100. That seems like a good distance apart. I maybe should have gone like 75 or 50, but it's too late now.
Yep, it's in place. It's too late now.
It's done. Yep, I'm locked into this design, I guess. It's actually 100 if you're not counting the 4 circles of the towers on the 4 points. If you're not counting the added depth or added width that they give it, it's 101 across, because I go from a single center block and then go 50 in all directions. So it's a 101 by 101 circle, with the 4 smaller towers jutting out slightly. And then these points, there's 4 of these little platform things here on the center circle, and then 8 of them around the larger circle. These won't really be platforms. These are like spires or struts or some sort of supportive thing, just to add, I guess, interest to the build, essentially. Because this right here, because this is where the center tower is going to start, there will be a wall. This is basically marking out where the wall will be. So that strut or whatever you want to call it will basically be supporting the wall. And the same thing will be applied to the ones on the outer wall as well.
That sounds absolutely awesome.
I hope it turns out to be as awesome as that. Because when you have that picture in your mind and then you go to try and translate it into Minecraft, you're like, that's not what I had, and that's not what I planned.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, I definitely understand that one.
Yeah. I think the hardest part will be building. I mean, since it's a circle, there will inevitably be parts being built on an angle. That'll probably be the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
To get them to still look halfway decent.
Yeah, that's always a problem, especially with the walls and stuff, you know, trying to get, find something that, actually works well, on an angle.
Right. Well, I kind of threw myself into that last season with the Hall of Kinship because I deliberately built that on an angle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was still a circle, but all of the entrance ways were on the non quote unquote flat parts of the circle.
Right.
So I there was a point where I regretted that choice, but I think it turned out well in the end. And then the lore for this area, like I said, it's called the Athenium of Knowledge. The idea is that in the Hall of Kinship, after it's been opened, and it's been like centuries or even millennia since the last time it was opened, there's all sorts of hidden knowledge and like artifacts and stuff like that in there, books and scrolls and whatnot. So the idea is that they are building this building here, which is it'll kind of double like a library and a museum all at once, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be where they study the artifacts and all of that stuff and try to, learn their mysteries and secrets and whatnot. So there'll be a magical element as well, because we do have like the druids and the elves from way, way back in the day.
Right.
And the Hall of Kinship was an alliance between some of those races. So there will most likely be magical items in there that are a remnant from all those years ago.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much what I've got so far.
Yeah, definitely super excited to see how this ends up turning out. So
I hope it'll like on the in terms of scale and grandeur, I guess. I think the only other thing that I could think of currently in Vasten that like kind of like what the goal would be is to put it somewhere on the same level as the end temple or cathedral or whatever we call it.
Oh yeah, that really big one.
That really big one, yeah.
Yeah, that thing is absolutely insane.
Yeah, definitely. Very detailed out. It goes to build limit as well. So I'd like to put this at least in the same category,
Right.
I don't know if there'd be such thing as topping that cathedral, but this will be my attempt to at least come close.
Right. All right, well that's awesome. So if you guys haven't checked out Mar's channel yet, definitely go down in the description and check her out. She's got a couple series that are really awesome. She's also working on like the Wells Night Patreon server and stuff, and definitely some really awesome things. So definitely go check her out. Give her a subscribe. Send her some Mantis love. So definitely thank you for letting me kind of wander around your build site. And then I guess
come anytime.
Yes, definitely. And then I guess I'm going to fly off into the sun. Well, probably not fly because there's too many people on the server. But go off into the sunset and head over to Anduir's Rest. I've made it over here to Anduir's Rest, and we are in the location for our first build over here. Now I'm still going to be jumping between the season 3 area, so Celea, as and then back over here to Anduir's Rest, and then I might there's some other projects going on that I may end up participating in as well, but I wanted to go ahead and get started on this because as you can see, everything is just it's just absolutely exploding in here. I'm like, I've got to get in here and actually build something before everything's taken. Granted, I mean the place is absolutely huge, so I highly doubt that everything's going to be taken. But I wanted to at least get something over here. I've actually got 2 places marked out. We've got a mushroom that's going to go over here as well as a mushroom that's going to be there as well. So I wanted to go ahead and start on this one, and I figured that I would go ahead and start on one side and build this up, and kind of show you guys, because the sides are going to be pretty much the same, other than the one that's going to be up front. And so this will give you guys an idea of what is going to be going on over here. So let's see, this one is going to be like that. And then it goes up another one, and then there, and then like that, and then, okay, let's see, this one will be 3, and then, I think it's 2, yeah, it's 2, and then 1, okay, there we go. And then we basically do the same thing on this side as well. So come out here, do that, And then we will, that, okay, like that and like that, okay. So that is the second layer. Now with this one, let's see, we are going to come, not there, not there. Okay, there we go. And then we plop up here, see, and we want to come up to here, and then, yep, okay, and then that one, okay, yeah, that one is right there, and then this goes one, and then up one. I like that. And some of you guys might recognize this build, because I actually built one of these, you know, at least a similar one on Grumpy Owl's Patreon. But I'm gonna be changing, you know, some things up, and, you know, especially the interior. But yeah, so I missed a block. Let's see, ender pearls. Let's see if I can get up there. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, well that didn't exactly go as planned. Oh my goodness. All right, so there we go. So this is going to be the flat side of the mushroom. And of course, you know, it's gonna, because this is one of those like bulbous bottom mushrooms. And so yeah. And so I am going to copy this on all the other sides and kind of get like the entrance and stuff done, and then we can work on the cap for the mushroom. All right, so we have the bottom part of the mushroom all done. Still, you know, I just started the top part. But yeah, so this is, you know, this isn't going to be the entrance. I just did this because, you know, a little bit of safety and stuff. So still lots of stuff to do on the actual interior. But one of the things that I forgot, let's go ahead and head into your safe, because I have to look at my phone, because we are doing a poll. So I'll have this up in the iCards, but we are doing a poll, and you guys get to choose our second kingdom. So we have the Elven Kingdom, which is in the end. We have the High Human Steampunk Kingdom, and the Refugee Lake Town. And so you can go ahead and vote on every single person's videos. So, you know, you could go to all 30 of us, and in our week 2 videos, go and vote. So definitely pick which one that you want to see us do as our, you know, as our second kingdom. So let's go ahead and head up here, and then you'll have to excuse the other guys. They're apparently having a falling competition, and so there's been lots and lots of deaths and stuff. So just, yeah, if you see somebody, you know, fall damage and stuff, that, yeah, they're building up high, and yeah, everybody just keeps falling and dying. So you will have to excuse that. So with these, I already built up. They are, you know, already too tall here. And so what I want to do is that on each one of these corners here, just like that. And then these are going to come in like so. And then we just build this around like that. Let's see. And then trying to see. Yeah, I think I come in one on these, like that. Okay, and then this is going to come up one, like so, and then like that. Okay. So, like that, and like that. Yeah, so this is definitely interesting, you know, trying to do this. You know, trying to get everything exactly the same on every single side. And it has definitely been taking a lot more of the terracotta than I had anticipated. So, yeah, that has definitely been making life interesting as well. Okay, let's see. With this one, it looks like I went, does it? Yeah, there, and then it looks like I went like that, and then like that. Yeah, and then it evens out. Okay. All right, so I am going to continue working on this. This is gonna take a little bit of concentration and stuff. So trying to talk and do this, yeah, not so good at that. So let me go ahead and finish up the top here, and then what I'll probably do is I'll probably finish up the top and then work on the interior as well, and then bring you guys back to kind of show you what I've done. So I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, so we have a finished mushroom. So we've got the canopy. Let's see, maybe over, I said canopy. The cap of the mushroom, all done. I actually ended up making a mistake. The white part was one too low, so I ended up having to tear down the entire thing and rebuild it. And then I've got these little, lanterns and stuff in the hopes that it will actually, light up everything. I'm probably going to have to get up there at some point and actually check to see if I have any 7s or anything like that. And then just kind of go from there. And then we'll have to figure out how to actually light up. Because, as the trees and stuff start going up, and especially once the big trees start really going up, then, yeah, things aren't going to die during the day. And and then it's also going to be, things can actually spawn during the day as well. So luckily the creepers don't damage the builds, but yeah, we've already had lots of deaths already. So we definitely don't want to be contributing to that. And I hear a zombie, though I think he might be below me, possibly, because I'm pretty sure I have my entire build lit up. Whoa, nice little lag spike there. Woo! Alright, so let's go ahead and head in. You guys probably already started hearing the pigs. So we've got 2 pigs on both sides. They're, each of them have saddles. And then I've also got the carrots on a stick up here. And then we got a little bit of storage, for feeding the pigs and, for any other kind of like tackle and stuff that we need for, for the animals in here. And then if we come up here, come up into like a little hallway, and so this is kind of like a study area. So I've got this little area here. This right here is a flower pot with a red mushroom, and so that ends up creating this cool little quill. I am hearing a zombie. I'm really hoping I didn't miss a spot. We'll see as we head up, see if he's actually somewhere in here. Yeah, so just a little little desk area, and then I thought these looked really cool in here because they look like little cabinets, with the bookcases, because they uses the same spruce texture. So definitely really happy about that. And then just a little bit of a few paintings and a little table over there. In here, I still need to add some kind of like painting or something over here. But we've got food ready to go. So we've got a little cup. So this is the flower pot with the brown mushroom, which is really cool. And then a plate ready, ready to go. And then we've got, little kitchen over here. And then this right here. This is, from Callus. And so it's just an item frame with whatever you wanted in it. And then a pressure plate on top. And it covers up the item frame. It's like, what? Yeah, I thought this was absolutely fantastic. So I created little cutting boards, with some herbs and, some meat. So they're preparing a meal and stuff. So that was really cool. And then in here, it's just little pantry. So probably at some point, I'll come in and, add some actual like goods and stuff in there. And then I was going through and finding all the spots where the barrels actually had the cool tops. And so we've got, this right here, which is, wheat, and there's also an apple barrel as well. And so if we come up here, this is the living room. So we've got the, leaf blocks with a cactus and a flower pot to kind of, simulate it growing out of the pot. And then some note blocks and, bookcases. And then, a little fireplace to help keep them all warm and whatnot. And so if we come up here, this is the living, like the bedrooms and stuff. So we got a little bit of storage and stuff here. Got little closets on both sides. And then if we come in here, this is the kids' room. So we got nice little bunk beds, and so I kind of, decided to go with more of like a blue theme in here. So we got a blue carpet, some blue armor here, and, bunk beds, and then one of the blue big paintings. And then if we come over here, this is the parents' bedroom. So we've got, more practical gear. We've got some weapons and some armor, and then I put some arrows in here. Didn't have any extra bows, so I probably need to make some more of those. And then, beds with a painting, a little desk, and then another closet over here. So yeah, so that is, and I did not see the zombies, so I don't know where it's hiding out at. But yeah, so that is the mushroom, all done. So the next project is actually going to be this mushroom here, and this is going to be morel. I've already got that one all planned out and everything, so it's just, a matter of getting the stuff I need for the interior. Biggest thing is going to be that white terracotta. So yeah, so I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. Definitely helps out the channel, and it's always nice to see new faces in my little corner of YouTube. And also make sure to check out everybody else's channel so you can see all the wonderful stuff that is going on in this area. I don't show all of it, and so it's definitely good to go and check them out as well. And if you want to be notified if any of if on any of the channels, if we put out additional content, then definitely hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm gonna call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.